Vasgar, home to the Union of Independent Republic's secret space program.
Never been in UIR territory before.
You still haven't. Vasgar was independent. The UIR had the pleasure of occupying... No, excuse me. Liberating this glorious land.
Okay, remember how I told you only pissed-off nomads lived out here now? Meet Paduk, the most pissed-off and nomadic of them all.
This is your old UIR contact?
Two things I dislike, Baird. The cog and children. You've brought me both.
Two things I dislike? Old men and deserts. And yet, here we are.
Ha! I like this one. Follow me.
So, it turns out the UIR space program went way beyond what the COG publicly revealed. Somewhere in this cosmodrome here, there's a rocket loaded with functional Hammer of Dawn satellites. I think we can get the entire system back online and start hitting the swarm where they live.
If the UIR has satellites during the Pendulum Wars, why didn't you use them?
The politicians wanted their armistice. Launching those satellites would have guaranteed another century of war. But still, some in our military tried to launch.
It kinda triggered a small civil war, actually.
So we know this cosmodrome's layout. Where are the satellites?
Try the rocket hangar. Here.
And the wind flares are too severe to fly over that desert. So that's where your skiff comes in.
Question. How do we know these satellites are still functional? Or if they're even compatible with ours?
Answer. We don't. And that's where you come in.
Unless you're too cowardly. Or stupid. Or weak.
Man, who is that?
A friend, believe it or not. But for now, get to know the layout of that place. There's a good chance most of it's buried in sand. Oh, and come and see me before you go.
Notice the part where no one's sure this will work?
I don't care. We'll make it work. We have to.
Maybe it's time you told me exactly what you saw in that machine.
It's not what I saw. It's what I felt. They have a queen now. They're not gonna stop. Look, I woke her up. So I have to stop her.
Yeah, but this isn't all on you. Come on, let's just go see Baird.
People really used to go on vacation, huh? Can't imagine.
They did, at least before the UIR took this place over.
Ah, good, you're here. Grab this module off the table. Jack's about due for an upgrade.
is this? Done. What's it do?
Follow me. So a couple days ago, I sent Paduk a care package. Some DBs and some leeches.
Intriguing. Potentially disastrous, but intriguing.
Thank you. See, the way you described Niles' machine gave me an idea. I call it hijack. Go ahead. Try it out.
What the hell?
Show 'em what you got, Jack.
Whoa. You figured out how to override the hive mind?
No. Jack just floods their brains with voltage. It's crude, doesn't last long, but it works.
So which swarm can we use it against?
Well, our test subject data is limited, obviously, but... you know what? Go nuts out there. See what happens. Oh, one more thing. Stop by and see Paduk before you go. He's out front.
One more thing, Baird. Once we get this hammer up, I need to know if I can rely on you.
Don't worry about that. This time, we're gonna do it right.
You know what happened to Lizzie in the convoy? It wasn't your fault.
Kind of you to say, but I'm the one who pushed the button. I had a bad feeling about it. I didn't want to do it, but I did. So that's on me.
Speaking of, all that, have you seen JD around lately?
Try my best not to, kid.
This Paduk, how do you know him?
We were in a squad together, believe it or not. Also got court-martialed together. We kind of bonded.
So, you trust him?
Well, he threatens to never speak to me again every time I see him, but beyond that, yeah, I trust him with my life.
Hey, Baird, what's this Guardian doing here?
Oh, just futzing around with its shield generators.
Hey, did you hear that Paduk guy's accent? It's the Roslyn.
Yeah, and?
And they kind of had a rep back in the day. Torture, war crimes.
Remember where I come from, the COG had the same rep.
Come have a look, children. Until a few weeks ago, we were holding out fine against your so-called swarm. Then, everything changed. They got smarter. Suddenly, they were wearing armor. And they started making these. Take one, if you want.
So you all have been fighting the swarm alone?
Yes, which is why I agreed to let Baird come here. We help you with your rocket launch. You help us take back our land. Speaking of which, our water supply's been cut off. We've been trying to restore it, but your swarms made that difficult, to say the least.
Getting the hammer-up's our priority, but... Say we help. What do you need?
Our water tower. You'll pass it on the way out. Haven't heard from my people there in a while. Could be nothing, could be something. Check in if you can.
All right.
And now the big question. Are you children really prepared for this? Because your skiff's ready on the runway, and the desert awaits.
What did Baird say? A small civil war? Not likely.
So, I suppose you're curious about how Baird and I met.
Yeah, sure.
General Carr, Alvo Bay, the light mass missile. I doubt these words mean much to you.
Don't be so sure.
Well, it might amuse you to know. I fought for the Cog once, alongside your friend Baird. He showed me that not all Cog are bad. They're just mostly bad.
Okay. Good talk.
Anything we can salvage from these heaps?
Heaps. They are called pariahs, the pride of the UIR Armored Division.
I'm gonna assume you stripped them for parts of it.
You assume correctly. But by this point, the parts have been stripped for parts.
I did some training in the Deadlands back in OCS. Let me know if you want a few desert pointers.
You know, only one of us grew up in a city, and it wasn't me. I think I can handle it.
Okay.
Runway's through here. Baird, are we expecting anyone?
No, we are not.
Well, this can't be good.
I don't believe this. I hope you're not here to stop us.
Actually...
Because you can't.
Kate.
Maybe you should try listening for once.
Kate. I'm listening.
Yeah, well, don't bother. I'm done.
Okay. Because I'm here to help. If you'll have me.
I'm sorry, what?
Dad told me about Mount Kadar. What you learned. And... Look, I know you don't trust me. After everything that happened, what I've done, I don't blame you.
So what does Jin think about you being here?
Jin doesn't know.
Really?
And let me guess, he's here to pitch in too?
Yeah. Turns out, Foz isn't so bad.
No, I am actually. You just got used to me.
Who the hell are they?
Friends. They'll be joining us.
Yeah? I don't like them.
Shocker.
You want these two along? Fine. But I deal with you, not them.
You good with that?
Like I said, I'm here to help. Baird.
Come on then. Let's hop in that Raven and find some satellites.
No, Raven. The wind flares out there will kill you.
So what? We walk there.
Hey, man, if you want to walk, feel free. But we got other plans.
It's not that skiff, is it?
Okay, man, before we go, I got a bone to pick. A big one.
Sure. Pick away.
You lied to me. And then, after you got hurt, you pushed us away. Like we didn't even know you.
Look, I haven't exactly been myself, Del. I know that.
So who showed up today?
Your friend.
For what it's worth, I tried to convince him to embrace Dark JD. But something about you two brings out the best in him.
All right. Just wait here.
Jack, pulse. Jack, fetch. Yeah, this'll work. Jack, pulse.
Okay, let's go.
All right, I know why we're here. But where are we going?
An old rocket hangar, to the east. And just a heads up, the Nomads could use some help too.
Then let's do it.
Hold up, man. You can't just say, let's do it, and make the last few months disappear.
Del, come on.
No, it's okay. Let him get it out.
No, see, that's not fair. You're being unreasonable, and I want to stay mad.
Then stay mad. Not here to prove anything. Just here to help.
As am I. So it appears his decency's rubbing off on me. Delta, Paduk just let me in on something that's kind of relevant.
When the UIR base commander thought he was gonna lose to the rebels, he infected all military computers with some sort of boot sector virus.
Meaning most of the tech we'll find out here has been bricked for decades.
Yeah. Jack should be able to power past any remaining malware and reboot the machines. He just needs access.
All right, Baird. Understood.
I'm guessing that's the water tower Paduk mentioned. We're gonna check it out.
Oh, you guys seeing this? Over there! Looks like a bloody space station. Could be worth checking out.
Paduk, Baird. We found something. Looks like I don't know, a space station or something. We're checking it out.
Ah, good. You're near the old cosmonaut training facility. But before you go in, you should know something. I mentioned that the UIR's military attacked that facility and tried to launch our Hammer of Dawn satellites. But I didn't mention, I led the attack.
You did?
Why?
To destroy the cog.
Oh. Naturally.
Paduk, is there anything inside this place or not?
Yes, the Hammer of Dawn's targeting beacons, as it happens. I was going to have my people get them for you, but since you're there, you may as well head inside.
We'll come.
I'm sorry, targeting beacons? For the Hammer of Dawn?
UIR tech. Super advanced in some areas, old and busted in others.
Jack, pulse! All right, let's see what we got in here. Help me. Paduk, we're in.
Okay, I was certain the targeting beacons were inside that facility, but the base commander's virus locked down every building before I could find out. Until your bot overrides that virus, you won't find out either.
Hey, don't worry. Jack's got this. Tell him, buddy.
Look for a terminal to access in the lobby security office.
There's our security terminal. Just need a way for Jack to access it.
Guys, what if we sent Jack through that vent?
Jack, see if that vent will get you to the security office. Paduk, where do we start looking once we lift the virus?
The centrifuge building. The beacons were most likely hidden there.
Centrifuge. Got it.
But move quickly. A storm is headed your way.
Facility's activating, Delta.
See, I knew Jack could do it. No sweat.
Paduk, Jack cracked the virus. We're in.
Then you now have full access to the entire facility.
That's gotta be the centrifuge.
And storm or no storm, we're heading over there.
That's not a good sign. Red Condor out there.
Yo, Baird, you lose a condor by any chance?
Several, in fact, while running weapons to a certain, desert-dwelling friend of mine. Keep whatever you find.
Okay. Solid copy. Jack, pulse!
I can't believe Baird's secretly a gun runner.
You're having trouble believing Baird did something covert? Really?
Yeah, well, put it that way.
Looks like we're gonna have to go through that storm to get there. Let's make it quick.
Haven't run into any swarm yet. That's a fairly good sign.
Don't hold your breath. Between Paduk's civil war and the weather, you could have crawled in anywhere.
Look who's here!
You got a scion!
And it's got a bastion!
Come on, put these assholes down. Yeah, coming. Okay, swarm assholes have been wiped clean. I'm aware of how that sounded.
Yeah, let's just move on.
Okay, I'd appreciate that.
Jack, pulse. On me, up here.
Whoa, hard-shell spacesuits? How advanced was the UIR space program?
All right, so all the exits are blocked. Now what?
Jack, pulse. Jack, activate that crane.
Well, that didn't work.
Then we try another one. Jack, crane.
You got it!
Well, let's hope this one holds.
All right, right, Jack. Let's do it again. Jack, pulse. Get in there, Jack.
That's the ticket.
Come on, we can get out this way. So, what's in here? Jack, pulse. Well, at least a few DBs weren't corrupted. Come on, this way. Look out! Almost there! Centrifuge building's dead ahead. Hang on, we got a straggler.
They're on us!
Not for long! They're down! Let's get inside! Help me get this open. Okay, we're in. So where the hell are those beacons?
Let's check the security cameras.
Jack, pulse.
Well, look who is. Oh shit, more of them. Guys, look. Beacons are tucked away in the capsule.
Yeah, but how do we get them out?
We could bring the arm around. There's a platform over there.
Worth a shot. Jack, see what you can do.
Can't believe that knackered thing still works. not slowing down.
Oi, Bob!
What did you do?
This thing's older than you are, man! Jack's not a miracle worker!
What about an emergency brake?
Well, there's some controls at the base.
Jack, take him. Okay, they're active!
Hey, it's no difference to me! Delete these malfunctions!
Throwing grenade! Okay, now let's stop this thing. Jack, pulse.
Come on, let's get this thing stopped.
Hey, someone gonna get on that emergency brake?
Help me! We gotta pull them together! What the hell? Why isn't this stopping?
Brakes might be toast. I don't know.
We'll have to discuss that later. Swarm!
Incoming frag!
Guys, I'm in trouble!
Incoming frag!
I'll take that!
Yeah, I see you. Hold on.
Jack, take him!
Fire in the hole!
Oh, yeah! Perfect!
Watch out! It's speeding up! Oh shit! Take it out!
Well, that worked out, didn't it?
Maybe. We need Jack to verify the beacons are okay. Come on. Jack, tell me the beacons are fine. Oh, thank God. Paduk, Baird, beacons are secure. They're also a hell of a lot bigger than I was expecting. I don't think we have room for them all on the skiff.
I'll have my people transport them.
Fine, but Delta, I need one here ASAP to get a head start on calibrating them to our network in New Fira. Can you do that?
Yeah, I'll carry it to the skiff. Well, that's heavy.
All right, Baird, we're heading back. Paduk, send your people for the rest of these beacons when you can. Delta, let's get back to the skiff. Jack, pulse.
You know, if Paduk's sending folks out here, we should probably clear out the rest of the swarm. He's lost enough people tonight.
Yeah, sorry guys. Not gonna be much use in a firefight at the moment.
Stay close to me, mate. You cover it.
Jack, need some light in here. Hit the other side. Okay, let's go.
JD, you good?
Yeah, just lead the way.
Well, Storm's no better. If anything, it's worse.
Too bad. We're going back into it. Okay, Delta. Our way out's on the other side.
We got swarm, people!
Get behind those sandglass things!
They're called Bulgarite!
Yeah, tomato, tomato!
Take them!
Guys, come on! That turret's ripping us up! Watch it!
All clear! Now come on, let's get inside! Ah, shit! The door's welded shut! Jack, rip the door, and hurry!
Surprising no one, we got more swarm coming in!
Can we hold them off?
Looks dead to me.
Let's go! Back in the fight!
Don't do that again!
Throwing frag!
They're down! And the door's open! Let's get our asses inside!
Got it. Okay, skiff's not much farther.
Yeah, easy for you to say.
JD, how's the beacon?
Not damaged. That's the important part.
Kinda relying on you to keep it safe.
Yeah, I get it. Fate of the world, no pressure.
Hear that? Storm's dying down.
Yeah, now that we're through it.
Come on, let's check on the skiff. Boss, Del. Why don't you get the other side? right, Delta. Let's get that beacon to the skip.
JD, you gonna make it?
Yep, it's not too bad.
We need to decide whether we're bringing that beacon straight back to Baird or not.
I agree with Fox. Oh, man. Those words in that order?
It kinda hurt.
Yeah, I know. And it happens more than you think. So there's one thing I don't get. This wasn't UIR territory originally. So why'd they build their Hammer of Dawn program so close to the COG border?
Vasgar technology, my friend. It's what we're known for. We invented the transistor, the microchip. Of course, while we were making the world a more civilized place, our neighbors were inventing tanks and rifles and missiles. I reckon the UIR moved in, found some lovely facilities and said, oh, hello, we'll take that, piss off, thanks. I mean, where's the most devious possible place to build your super weapon? Right along your enemy's border. Brilliant, really.
Okay, big fella. Let's get you aboard.